We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's one of those guys who won at the plate and was big.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting second.
And with one
Second
away, a look now
baseman.
at the dimensions to
Devin
Rogers Center.
Rabbit.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. 328 down both the right and left field lines. 375 to the power alleys, and an even 400 to straightaway center field. Devin Travis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. The relay.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Chase Headley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Steve Pearce.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
CC ready with the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Now the first pitch from CC.
Tulowitzki.
Low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, right
Here
fielder.
comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ellsbury going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Russell Martin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll be back in standing up. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. One and 1. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In to score, the runner from second.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Chris Carter.
Standing in now, Chris Carter. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ezekiel
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Kendrys Morales standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gregorius.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sanchez.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3.
Settling in now, Ezekiel Carrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Bautista is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hit hard down the line. Headley's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the first pitch from CeCe. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied into straightaway right. Judge moves over, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Cue shot here out toward short. But this is right to Tulowitzki at short, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 6-1. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, it's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. In for strike 2.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
This one's down to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2. Chris Carter will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Here's Chris Carter now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Sean Hayward will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Sean Hayward.
Russell Martin is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Ezekiel Carrera. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he misses with it. 1-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Stolen base number 1 here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the
Digging in
Blue
to try it again. Devin Travis. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Jason Grilly will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jason Grilly.
Gary Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Ready for another chance? Steve Pierce, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kendrys Morales is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Bounce to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and Now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got Holiday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Grounded, foul. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Starlin Castro. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Pierce will put this. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Russell Martin goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down.
Your attention, please.
Moody comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, and 2, here it is. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Pierce is there for it. One away. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chase Headley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. They'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. Aaron Sanchez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. CC Sabathia permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Roberto Osuna records the save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. 2-0 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled down the line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Hit hard to third. Here's Castro for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Didi Gregorius.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. Morales is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch of as that one without a doubt is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in, Matt Holliday, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Tulowitzki.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Diving is Headley, but Chase comes up empty. It's a fair ball.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Batista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8th.
Russell Martin now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9th.
Stepping into the box, Ezekiel Carrera. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Line to the right side, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto in Rogers Center.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Carter.
Chris Carter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Didi Gregorius would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Villar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a ball 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the
Second
speedy
baseman.
Devin Travis. A base hit in his first trip. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman number 20.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Steve Pierce.
Steve Pierce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Sanchez.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Back-to-back fastballs.
Now
He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Chase Headley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count. Here it comes. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And to score, the runner from second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Jacoby Ellsbury is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly...
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
3 runs already home here. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Pierce is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Leading off the Blue Jays fourth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Kendrys Morales. He reached on a single in his first try. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin, a base hit in his first trip.
Russell Martin.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a net-high fastball that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Need to get it. Donald Ono is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ono.
Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pierce is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 0-2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Splitter. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Grounded back up the middle. Tulowitzki. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. Oh, and that looked at the plate. Ezekiel Carrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Kevin Pillar.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in, Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Devin Travis becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, Steve Pierce.
Here's Steve Pierce now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center. And I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
The shortstop, number 2.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game. Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet as a hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here it comes. Aaron Hicks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Ready with the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again. 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Tapper right back to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on. Digging in and looking for more, Kendrys Morales. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. And here's his fastball. For a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front.
The count is 1-2.
For strike two. Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Catcher number 55.
Russell Martin now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Ezekiel Carrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kevin Pillar would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, Devin Travis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Taken in by Gregorius. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. He singled
Chris
earlier, making him
Carter.
1 for 2 to this point. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Up next for the
Digging
Yankees.
in once again,
Shortstop.
Didi Gregorius.
Didi
He steps in off a
Gregorius.
base hit in his last at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In the dirt here. Here it comes, 1-0. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Chase Headley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the stretch. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Here's Chase Headley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Chase Headley.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Tyler Clippard will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Tyler Clippard.
Josh Donaldson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Donaldson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Steve Pearce stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
So he got him swinging. Steve Pearce becomes out number 2 this inning. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled back. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes. Jay Moody will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Line towards center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Matt Holliday will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki. The throw to first. Touche, sir. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kendrys Morales. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number
At the plate,
55.
Russell Martin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The right fielder,
Striding in once again. Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Martin has it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner. And stepping into the box, Ezekiel Carrera. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 68.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
It looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting,
So striding forward now, Devin Travis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Well, that's too impressive fast.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
6-4, the outcome.